Welcome back. You're watching DXB. Today, still on theme about all things holistic and just a modern approach towards wellness. Now, our next guest is an osteopath, a naturopath, and the founder of Joint Space. Their goal is to not only give their clients a quick fix, but to build a strong foundation for sustainable long-term health. Please welcome to the show the co-founder, Kris Rai. Kris, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Just at the start of the show, I was talking about lower back issues and how common that is. So thanks to our modern day lifestyle, you will always be in business. That is the good news.
Seems so, yeah.
But I want to know a little bit more about Joint Space because you offer a unique range of therapies. How do you curate your therapies to suit each individual needs?
So when we opened Joint Space, we were looking to create a patient journey. So in my previous experiences now, I've been graduated but working for 20 years. Working in different clinics, sometimes it's very difficult to be able to provide people with the right type of path or journey that they need to really be able to find the solutions to their issues. So what we aimed to do was to create this journey where people will come in, let's say for the clinical services, osteopathy, physiotherapy, chiropractic, with back pain, etc. But we also have our movement space. We're also now opening our recovery space, and then we have our functional medicine. So we have lots of journeys where people can go depending on what it is that they need, and we combine them together to be able to give people a well-rounded, solution to whatever problem they're presenting with.
Kris, I have a question for you, and actually this would apply to doctor as well. Obviously, we have people who are just so used to the traditional kind of medicine, or basically the one that we have everywhere. How do you try and address the misconceptions that the public has with alternative medicine?
Sure. I mean, within our space, we combine orthodox medicine with alternative medicine. So we have both solutions in the sense of how we put them together. Working with medical professionals for so many years now, you create good bonds with different types of orthopedic surgeons, rheumatologists. So we have these natural relationships whereby we offer a solution within, because physiotherapy is technically within the orthodox system, but we have physiotherapy in our clinic, so we're working on the same spectrum. And now as they become more and more popular, people see the benefits of having these alternative therapies as they know now. But I think that this chasm between the skepticism of alternative therapies and orthodox medicine is definitely becoming narrower and narrower based on the relationships that we have with many other doctors, especially within Dubai for our space.
Yeah. Just to pick up on that, because Dr. Asha, every time I come to you for a consultation, you always talk about the importance of incorporating exercise. You always tell me to do yoga and a little bit of grounding, two things I still haven't done. How important is the physical element to go with alternative medicine?
So with the rat race which is going on, everybody's running. Naturally, your body also gets tired. There is high cortisol levels, high adrenaline levels. Naturally, with an osteopath, when you go to an osteopath, he will release those muscles and everything. But this is not going to be a solution. With that, you also have to change your psyche, the stress level. If it is not possible to reduce the hours of work, you need to detoxify yourself, physically and mentally both. So physically you can do earthing, which you can walk on the beach barefoot, because the earth takes up all this cortisol and negative stress. But with that, yoga, meditation, all these things help, and this helps to give us permanent cures.
I wanted to ask you, like having people living in the city of Dubai, and you know how the lifestyle is very fast, everyone is always busy and stressed most of the time. For someone that wants to start in taking a holistic or different approach of therapy, what do you think they should start with?
Well, in
de-stress.
Yeah, sure. I see so many different patients with so many different issues.
Yeah.
Some of them are well experienced with looking after themselves. Some people are right at the beginning. Now, depending on the problem that they're coming with, a good place to start usually is with breathwork, or with starting to understand how your body is moving, because those are the two real things that you can have some sort of immediate control over. Okay. So these are great places to start.
I think, yeah.
And Kris, the whole field of alternative therapies is constantly evolving. So what would you say are some of the emerging practices or trends that you're most excited to bring to your space?
Yeah, so we now at the minute we're just about to launch our recovery space within Joint Space, which is a suite that we have which has certain kind of biohacking services also. So we have red light infrared sauna, traditional sauna, red light therapy, hyperbaric oxygen therapy. So we look to combine now these type of services that really complement the rest of the journey that we have in the space. So in terms of the exciting things for the future, regenerative medicine is going to be very interesting, which is also a service that we're looking to develop into Joint Space. So it's a very exciting time to be in the field for sure.
So just to add to this, I would want to give a small example. I was driving with one of my friend who had a severe frozen shoulder, and he has been taking painkillers all his life, and he just could not drive. I just asked him, so the right side belongs to work and the left side belongs to your family, children, mother. So it was right. So I just asked him, what in work you are not able to take a responsibility all about? And he immediately parked his car and started weeping. How did you know that? Since then only my shoulder pain has started. Then I explained him, shoulder is all about responsibility. Your psyche is under stress and releasing cortisol and adrenaline, which is stiffening those muscles. So what is that responsibility you are not able to handle? So he said, I'm not able to handle responsibility of father, which is also right side, and work. Together, these things are killing me, and I just don't have a solution. I just made him aware and gave him homeopathic medicines so that he can go through this stress in a better way, increase his strength, and next day the frozen shoulder was gone, and till now he doesn't have a frozen shoulder.
Oh, wow.
So
It makes me want to cry right now.
would you say that homeopathy and osteopathy and naturopathy, did they all work together?
Yes, they all work together. We work on the cause, the psyche, they help us set things right. The herbal medicines and the exercises relax the muscles, and naturally the bones are under less stress, and it's a complete healing. So I just want everybody to know that there is a cure and a healing. They don't have to get worried that they have a gap in their spine or they have a cervical spondylitis, their bones have become porous. No, everything can be reversed, but the cause has to be found. What is the cause? And then start all these therapies.